on their opening drive. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3-and-out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
Yo.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
I sat there and watched that.
those big defensive linemen will take the beat
kept
and
doing the
move
over center crap too.
And open up a
Then
crease
dude
that
talking
they can
about
run
some,
through.
nah, he ain't
Didn't
do that.
happen on that play.
Nigga, yes he did. That's why I don't even argue with that nigga. He's super stupid, bro. Why everybody trying to say, oh, because he did this and that. Because he got the Giants. Man, fuck him.
He's taken down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He is. He definitely is a one-trick pony, though. Hawkinson's, he definitely is. Without that, he can't do nothing. He's like a simple player.
Love. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Without that. I don't be getting it.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Nobody care about that, dog.
2nd and 2. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Anytime you're doing stuff like that, you're supposed to win. Doing gimmicks.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Don't do this stuff.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal.
Right.
The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Penny. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough. And he's across
the thing.
chalk.
Most of the commissioners hate playing the Giants because of this shit. They'll tell you that.
Bo Scarborough, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike
most of them
first
just hate
here on
playing
their opening
because of
drive.
But he keep being allowed to
Extra
do it.
point through the snowflakes, something good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I feel you.
This fielded at the 2.
Ain't no punishment come behind it. I feel you.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Instead of be defending
on second down, it's Hines. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
They all do the same thing. That same 3-4 blitz, sitting over the center. Ain't nobody unique.
They run with Hines, and this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Every
this
time
will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Responding to this.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Panthers was just in the
thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Penny on the counter. And an alley to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
That's crazy.
Rashad Penny, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead. A bit further. Now Myers for the extra point.
It's crazy because the way he got a game prep.
And it's good.
He got to write his plays down and look at his play sheet before he do it. The Giants.
The kickoff unit is out
said
on the field, and they will send
that's how he do it, be around his plays. He probably do. Yep.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
Motion with the receivers, that should be stopped.
A lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think that
Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Here's 2 weeks in a row
everybody
fumble
listen and volunteer this.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to Sharp. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I'm a stream Jazz game just
it's
for
not
me. I'm not
surprised when
streaming
you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
From the gun, Love. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points
he's
up.
throwing some ducks.
This one may be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Nobody, like I said, man, nobody want to keep dealing with that, though. And ain't nothing to be done about it. I'm going to try to put that nigga out, though.
For a big shot downfield, you know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
That is stupid.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Got an open man. It's Foster. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. Hines, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Defense, our time. It's our time.
Pass 85, pass 85.
To throw on third down. Allen, he's going to air one out. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Kill.
Pass, 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 pass.
Going for it on fourth down. Allen. And some room to maneuver. 20. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown right there.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards and a
49ers in the Giants
down.
play, so you can see what he talking about then. I hope they do play, because then he can't really, because then they can't be like, oh, you know, this is da. Now he'll commissioner. So if he complained about something, so should be done.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the give, running right is Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend.
Am I away?
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On 2nd down now. It's Hines. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Playing is brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on. But the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, Love. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Back to throw. Love. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Matt Milano charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Myers' kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he loses the football a second time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give the defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
55. I'm scared.
Middle.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist.
Gun.
Open man, here's Foster. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
like
second down.
So
not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on second and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot. But we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on third.
Regular. Alert.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Yeah, double type of beast.
56. Hey, Alpha.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
I got one of them quarterbacks you had last year.
Here's 1st and 10.
He's not as fast though.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him
I got a quarterback that's like yours that you had for Green Bay last year.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You got like 83 speed.
Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
That's that damn ability. That nigga just take off. You jet.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Alpha, 61, Matchbox, light.
To throw on second down. Love. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw. Love. And he fires one incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf.
Shoot.
And that'll bring up second down.
You catching
On the
these
30
dubs,
as they
man.
come up 2nd and 10.
Turn up, 66.
From the gun, a give to Penny. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
To throw on 3rd down. Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Right there in the middle, 55. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And his
nigga
throw
running
here
here?
is
All right,
incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Talking about the, is it like the Heavy Panther? It's like that.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
It's like the Heavy Panther, like from last year.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now Allen. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
I've been seeing this formation a lot.
He's coming.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know how to
The line of
stop
scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and
it. Is
goal.
it like power, stretch, and all that in it? Or was it just like a dive play?
Again, it's Penny. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground.
No,
now
I was saying like
in
general, like
I think the possibility exists.
you can't like ultimately stop it. You can only like contain it because it's like everybody's so massive. You know what I'm saying?
Time you go play action and throw the ball, I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Who you playing, Lou?
So now here comes the field goal team for
Man,
the
beat
3rd
that
time
nigga,
today.
man. That nigga
From the right
trash, too.
hash at a bit of a tight angle.
That nigga boo-boo
Myers'
trash.
kick is good. Now they're sitting pretty now as the
Hey,
lead grows
stay
even
up. Stay
further.
up.
So it's
Put your foot on that nigga neck.
This thing out even further here in the
Take his esophagus and step on it.
Never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
There we go. He's choking right now.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25.
Get you some cleats and step on the
24-yard line.
Some track cleats.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious
Shaq
here.
again.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pen.
Can we take it back, though? Can we take it back?
And he will take
This
this
nigga Shaq got 2
It's a
picks
touchdown.
and a touchdown.
That's
Let's
the
get
story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense
I've been saying that formation a lot
prepared.
lately. Jay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown
gonna make the
or
tackle.
interception. Now
I've been trying to do that all year. They ain't gonna let you make the tackle like that.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I mean, last time I did that, my dude fell off on him like he was like a piece of paper.
As soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Check 55 to Mike. 3 buds.
To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And the ball is knocked out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
As they say,
that's all they do, man.
Been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here.
That's all he do.
And now this happens, another turnover.
He a chuck. He don't do what he used to do. He a chuck now.
Yeah, this has been a banner day.
He don't waste his time trying
Still
to get
sitting on 0. Following the fumble recovery. Love going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf.
He is, dog. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. The extra point now coming from Myers. Now this one was over a while ago.
Sad part about it is
everybody
using 4-6 normal, Bear, and
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let me send something to you right quick, bro.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. And they got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On second down, it's
he got ball carrier ability.
Get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, high 7.
Oh, snap.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. And he's got his man. It's Darbo. And he'll be taken down, but not before
I already know what he's going through.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is
I already know what he's going through, so I had to play that
final week of the year.
I didn't know blowing through it out, but I know what he be doing. And that shit is frustrating.
They're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
That right
Let him
now,
know he trash, bro.
That's a
Let him know
team
he's
out
trash.
there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check 49, check 49. Half 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And here's Allen throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jaron Reed make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
Come on, bro. Why you calling time?
He's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Hey, Charlie saying he too. Just do it randomly.
On 2nd down, here's Petty. And an alley to run. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession.